Building trust with your prospects or clients is super important because it helps you have effortless sales. And also it feels good and it helps you grow as a person. But that's not always easy to build trust with somebody, especially in this day and age where it's becoming more and more difficult to trust people, especially when we want to make money online. We're competing with a whole bunch of other people who are maybe not so ethical as we are and who make it more difficult for coaches and consultants and business owners like us to really be trusted. So if you want to build more trust with your clients and prospects, this is what this video is about. I hope you'll enjoy, and as usual, let's rock! Welcome to this episode of Peaceful Productivity Techniques. My name is Arnaud Sizi. I'm a productivity and business coach. Today we're going to talk about how you can build trust with clients without relying on social media. Why is that important to build trust with clients? Well, it's simple. People trusting you are people who are buying from you, who are renewing their engagement with you, and who are referring you to others. In fact, the real idea behind cryptocurrency is that it gives us something that we never had, which is trust, because everything is monitored. I'm not a cryptocurrency expert. I'm just saying that building trust is something valuable, even in this day and age. So let's look into 3 ways how you can build trust with clients and prospects so that you can make effortless sales and grow your business online. If you're wondering how to make money online, this is how you do it, by building trust with clients and then living up to that trust. Obviously, you don't want to build trust with people and then scam them, right? So we are here in order to deliver value as entrepreneurs, as coaches, as consultants, as business owners. And once we build that trust, we want to deliver on it. So let's jump into the 3 ways immediately. The first one is to have that you claim what you're going to do to other people. That means having testimonials. So if you're just starting out, testimonials are the things that you are looking after. If you never had a paid client before and you claim that you can help that client achieve a certain results, then your first step is to find somebody in the wild, in your network of people that you already know, who already trust you. Find somebody like that, deliver your service for free until they get the results, and then record the testimonials with that person. Another thing that you can do when it comes to having testimonials is, if you've had clients in the past, but back then you didn't ask them for testimonials, you could reach out to them, and you should reach out to them to ask them for testimonials, because if you do so, you will get insight on why did they work with you, what did they like about working with you, and if they are really being honest, what they didn't like about working with you, which will allow you to improve your service. Then you will get a testimonial, which is what we want. And also, if they were satisfied with the work that you guys did together, you will receive a referral, because at the end of your testimonials, you can just ask, well, do you know anyone else who would be struggling with the same kind of thing that you were struggling back then, and maybe who could need some help with that? And they will think about it because they've just spent 10 or 20 minutes. So the first way to build trust with clients and prospects is to have testimonials. The second way to build trust with your clients and prospects is to deliver on what you're doing. Even the smallest thing. If you tell them that you're going to reach out to them a few times every week at a certain time, then follow through with that. Even if you're tired, even if there was a change of plan, be a professional. And if there is a change of plan, you still communicate. You're like, well, I'm sorry, I'm stuck in traffic. I will be late for our call. Or I'm stuck in traffic, or whatever, something happened. I cannot deliver that thing that I told you I would deliver today. I will deliver it 2 hours from now. And if you need to, stay up at night, but hold yourself to a high standard of acting upon the things that you said that you would do. And if that's too challenging, then maybe don't promise that much. It's always better to under-promise, over-deliver than the opposite. Of course, if you can over-promise and over-deliver, then that's freaking awesome, because then people will throw their money at you and will want to work with you. The third way to build trust with clients and prospects is to get out there. Get out there in the form of content creation, which can mean public speaking, being published in some outlets, or just doing what I'm doing right now, which is recording a podcast. Because if you spend 10 hours listening to some episode of this podcast, you get used to me, you get used to my face and my beautiful beard, and you get used to my voice, and more importantly, you get used to my views and to my philosophies and to my way of doing business, interacting with other people. And for some of you, you're going to be like, okay, this guy has a horrible accent, I don't like bearded men, out. And that's exactly what I want. I want to filter out people who don't like bearded men. I want to filter out people who don't resonate with my way of doing business, because there are a whole bunch of other people who can help you, who do business their way, who I don't agree with, but who can be great for you. And for the people remaining, we know that we have a match, which then removes a whole bunch of problems later down the line if we decide to work together. So putting yourself out there, I'm using podcasting and content creation because I like it. Sometimes I do some public speaking as well, even though I'm not pursuing that actively. You need to find what works for you, what excites you to get out there, and so that you can show, hey, look, this is me speaking in front of a crowd. This is me, this is my podcast. This is that time I met that celebrity. This is that time I did this other thing. People assume that if you're doing something amazing in one area of your life, you probably got your whole life figured out, right? That's not true for most of us. If you look at top people, top artists, top CEOs, we see that they don't have their whole life put together, and they do huge mistakes and things that are incomprehensible for some of us. But it's because they manage one part of their life, and we assume that they got it all figured out. So if you show a part of your life who really worked well, even if it has nothing to do with your business, then people will assume, okay, he was successful on this part of their life, so I can probably trust him. Now I'll give you a fourth bonus tip on how to build trust in clients that I use all the time and I don't see much people talking about. When you are with somebody, when you are delivering the service, if you're a coach like me or a consultant, or if you're in the service business, be present with the person and be vulnerable. When something is not going your way in your life, share it as a lesson for others. It diminishes the distance between two people. If they know that you're human, that sometimes there are some F-ups in your life, that sometimes you have struggles, but that you know that you're not letting this discourage yourself and stop yourself, but that you're taking action upon that. That brings massive amount of respect and trust. But it takes courage to share the things that we don't want to share. I wanted to do this, I tried this, and it didn't quite work out. So if you can find the courage to do that, the trust that your prospects and clients will feel toward you will raise. Everything we've talked about today and much more I've compiled into a free workshop on the 3 secrets to effortless sales. Building trust and credibility with your prospect is one of them, but there are 2 other secrets that you want to check out. So go to peacefulproductivity.coach/workshop. The link is in the description below if you're on YouTube, and get to this 45-minute workshop. You can change the speed. If 45 minutes is too long, you cannot go check this free workshop. I keep receiving good feedback about it. People get value out of it, and that's for you completely free. So once again, that's peacefulproductivity.coach/workshop. Go there and learn the 3 secrets to effortless sales so you can create leads and convert them into higher paying clients effortlessly. Guys, out of the 3 tips that I gave you today, plus the bonus one, which one are you going to take action on this coming week? Are you going to be more vulnerable with prospects? Are you going to get out there and record some content or speak in front of a crowd? Are you going to leverage some other wins in your life to make this transfer? Or are you going to hold yourself accountable to a higher standard so that when you say you're going to do something, do it? Let me know in the comment, or if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or iTunes, please leave it in a review. Reviews really help other people discover this show and get value out of it. And thank you for your attention. And as usual, peace!